no matter if you're hunted or hunter, it doesn't matter for us. You can always win if you believe in yourself.
We just want to win a championship. We're ready for all of them.
Being underdogs, it's always something I prefer than favorite, to be honest.
You have just to prepare and play well.
In the end, only one team is going to raise the trophy.
I think it will be fun to play against a team who has a big bounty. We will do our best for that.
Doesn't matter if it's bounty or not. I don't think we are underdog. We prove ourselves. We can win against everyone.
Everyone here was in position to fight alongside, so yeah, on an island as the short hits coming through. Woxic scout. Whoa! Woxic's on a tear!
To have a target on my back, I don't care because I just want to win.
Everyone wants to win. It doesn't apply any pressure.
We're ready for every team.
They'll find Magic's at least. Here comes a triple from the cat fight. Donk picks up everything that's in front. A headshot for the quad. Into the grand finals of Blast Bounty.
Eternal Fire move in to a grand final.
This time with Train instead of Vertigo.
Hell yeah.
And this time, not at Bet Boom, here at Blast.
And what's nice is that, you know, their second map pick back in that previous series was Anubis. They didn't get there and losing 3-0. So let's see what Eternal Fire do with now what has become their home map. Obviously losing Jota as they attempt to cross over the bridge with majority players. We currently have Zontix inside of the A side on his own. Chopper rotating back around CT spawn really leaves Zontix isolated. But luckily for him, Eternal Fire not setting their targets at him just yet.
Yeah, that's actually an apt point. I do think that it allows Donk to be able to fall back and Chopper to make sure they don't spread too far into spawn since it's still early in the round. And here the rotation will come around.
Nice.
Great shot from Major. That opens things up.
Yes, sir. That's what they're looking for. A clean execution and an open bomb site to boot. Now, Xanteras, there's going to be a lot of talk about him trying to bring his previous level at Bounty to the LAN portion. And right here versus Shiro, critical kill, because then suddenly everybody is dealing with this smoke up in their face on storage. But he gets drawn back closer towards heaven. Foregoing a little bit of mid-control opens up the possibility of Shiro coming forward, but they're still taking their time. Magic's having the kit is fine. Great trade back from Wicadia to maintain camera control, and Magic's just gonna slide in and wait. And then they come forward from storage. Instant headshot from Chopper bodes well, but we get this pinch from the W's of Eternal Fire, and Wicadia's gonna finish it off. It's 3 for him and a pistol in the Turkish back pocket.
So great here for Wicadia to take camera control, win that, because that allows the Crossfire to stay standing, or what Eternal Fire are looking for. And, you know, if they're gonna win this series, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna be on Train.
Okay.
Which is, you know, I think it's just going to have to go that far ultimately. If it ends before Train, I mean.
Changes position, puts Shiro in the angle, but all of that irrelevant because we're talking about a B hit by the looks of things. And that's going to be Magic's and Donk all day long. They have a third piece and Chopper sliding up. Great pressure onto Donk. Jota just Mac 10, tears him down. Good thing Chopper was here early. It allows for him to challenge onto Jail to peel a player back. We've got low HP for Woxic still. And of course, Xanteras not a part of this equation, still sat back holding on to bridge control. Chopper loses half his health, fighting from inside of the site. Jota's been cleared out. Not ideal for Woxic to be playing at 17 health, but we said it has to be Xanteras today, and this will be his first chance. Players right in front of him, not able to track Chopper as Chopper is looking to tap back into the form he showed us yesterday. Individually looked good versus Na'Vi. It's a long defuse, and it's a no challenge from Woxic. They concede this one, and Team Spirit pick up their first.
Man, if you had HP, it would have actually been worth trying.
It's been a very mobile.
They're really ready for a camera push with Zontix pushed this far out. So, look at Shiro's position.
Fishing around for it. It's actually Chopper and Jota to exchange kills. Zontix pushing, finds bomb. It's sitting on the dirt at 30 seconds. Leg shot comes through from Shiro as Zontix doubles down. And unfortunately here for Eternal Fire, felt like the posturing was going well enough, but the trade frag back from Donk really spells disaster at this point. Again, no possession for Woxic as he's just floating around on bridge. So Spirit off of Zontix this round. Limitations on this one, but Eternal Fire still come through with the buy. Putting the op on Overwatch not only gets the better of Chopper, but instant transition with 2 AKs firing forward. Now, you've got Zontix with his hands full in a moment.
You can hear him running over. I think Eternal Fire feel like they've done enough now because they've scared Spirit in this setup. And they loved eventually going B.
Ooh, love this. Transition into a faster B play. Shiro will get back in time, but a missed shot. Still a door open. He finds it off the second, again leaving a bit of slack, but now Donk's at the party, and Magix is hanging on to Obelisk the entire time. So just as quickly as Eternal Fire try to scramble into a bomb site, it's of course the defense to come sprinting in to stop it. Could have gone well if they win their duels, and that was with Shiro even giving them a bit more of a chance. Lcadia looking for a huge clutch early, but Donk is just chomping at the bits to come pushing through this smoke, turned away from B despite a rapid pace.
There were, two parts to that. I think Spirit, they also heard Eternal Fire quickly organizing towards the B site. They were just desperately looking for the opportunity. I think that's going to be a consistent theme this game. In their last Anubis match, that was just like what they were looking for every round. So as fast as they rotated out of the site, they also had time to get back, and Shiro put himself in a good spot. Even though he misses those 2 shots,
Chopper clipped by the op last time, now supported by Zontix, and that's why Santeres comes running around the corner off of the trajectory of the utility, thinking maybe he could take the space, but a straight-up lost duel as Zontix goes 9-3.
and they are feeling bad.
And Donk both remaining mobile, like Chopper is. I mean, we've seen Chopper on both bomb sites already.
Yeah, he's moving a lot, you're right.
Everybody is just so fluid at the moment right now in this Spirit defense, and the calls have just been clean, right? They haven't moved into the wrong position yet. We are early days in the CT side. We're going to see a Woxic attempt and a boost yet once again. And perfect. Chopper's hand gets blasted off. The nade hits the ground. Pin's still in it. And a 4v3 established at 40 seconds. Now, bomb is floating out here top mid, and that death right there takes all the wind out of the sails of Eternal Fire.
100%. Otherwise, they could have organized towards Shiro, grabbed that bomb and taken it to camera, really caused a ruckus. And instead now, they've just got to go back and honestly, I don't even think you've got time to collect this and go for a sight hit. It's just wisely going to be a save here for Eternal Fire as this round winds down.
Chopper, how dare you?
Yeah, they're just...
Santeres 3-8 off that death.
They're so clear about where everyone's going to be standing when they're waiting at defaults.
You know, one of the better things we've seen from Eternal Fire has been their Anubis play, but it just looks like, man, Team Spirit have such good reads on the situation. Going in for a boost like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Spirit showing a playbook that screams to me prep has been done, regardless of Halley's lack of presence. So they'll rock that boat back towards the B site. And again, just on time, here's Shiro getting into position, but also thinking about going back to cover Temple, which would be the right call. Chopper finding this attack on the back line, turns Woxic, alleviates some pressure, confirms the bomb as well as he exchanges glances with Woxic. But they haven't kept eyes on Temple. You were seeing Donk check it every once in a while, but I think they believe that they've got the good timing. Donk, how dare you? And if there wasn't a third player here, then maybe Woxic could do something magical, but the P250 spam, it's a parting gift with the bomb plant, 7-2 nonetheless.
Oh my gosh, that's the Donk moment of the match so far. Just kill him fast, man, kill him fast. That's Woxic does a great job of like peeking out of E-box just to draw their attention to allow the lurk to have its like full efficacy. But first of all, we see 2 great tactics to kick things off. They felt like the round was over right here after a shot like that. No way. Let's watch this back, Donk. Bro, that's insane.
Zontix peels away. We've seen him sit in that confident A main spot, but playing with utility right now. There could be a nice bit of timing to catch off defense, but he'll drop the incendiary. Op peels back towards site. Shiro looking to pluck one off the attempt in. Good flashbang to catch the Opper. But who comes out with kills? Because it's interruptive utility from both sides. Everybody getting blind. The bodies come flying out through camera, and there goes Eternal Fire.
That Molly helps so much. Oh my god, they swim right in front of it. Chopper chases this one down.
Did Chopper just chase down Zanteres?
I can't believe that.
And beat him in a head-to-head duel?
But look at what's happening over on the B site. It is Magic's alone for a second as they're wondering where they're going to go.
They're going to come around both sides of Obelisk, but it's a little bit delayed on that right side peak, so he gets his one. Frag grenade for the bomb planter. Going to soften up his food like a mother bird. Donk lets two get off site. We're going to get this flank from Chopper. Shiro's still sitting back at a depth.
This has been a common move, but with a bomb planted where it is, it gives a good chance for Eternal Fire to at least get one kill. However, Chopper clearing out E-Box, I think Donk's going to know now.
Two getting into Temple. Of course, Donk knows nobody's crossed over to Long, so if it's not back plat, which is now confirmed, he's locked in on this angle.
But they can...
Woxic's gone back all the way around, and Chopper actually gives himself up.
I can't believe he played from that far away.
Oof. They're going to kind of misread this retake, in my opinion. Shiro's going to get gunned down by Jota. There we go. Eternal Fire with a third.
I think the fact that Woxic is all the way back there, there's definitely a world where that goes wrong, for sure.
Good on them. Eternal Fire. That run away from the A bomb site to me just looked like they were kind of panicking in fright that the hit didn't go well, but nice for them to still achieve something out of the round.
Spirit's A combo is just one of the best in the world, if not the best right now. Like Zontix is just so hard to deal with, and Eternal Fire already like going B so much. I feel like this is such a feather in the cap of Spirit, but right now Chopper hasn't rotated over just yet.
Yeah, Chopper's rotations have been key in supporting either site, so here he comes, just flying out from Temple. Going for some spam as Magix gets the fight towards Dark. Trade frag out of Donk, still standing. Bomb being planted as he softens up a couple, but it's only Chopper to maintain control of this bomb site. Tees can peel back in the 3v3. Hell of a map coming out from Chopper at the moment. 12 and 6, man. And look at this deep position from Woxic, still inside of water as the other two players get fully smoked off. There is nobody that can disrupt this. Woxic's nade has to open long because he's still... Oh, no. Wicadia is going to have to try to flash through off the bomb defuse, and Zontix has got that cover. Oh, but Jota double spray through smoke. And this smoke soon to fade.
No,
Shiro spams him back and jumps on bomb with time.
He's so hyped. I mean, they were very fortunate to get the 2K through the smoke, so to get one back from Shiro, I couldn't believe he didn't stick the bomb in that spot.
That Spirit Banshee.
It would be great if production could pitch correct his voice so that he sounds like how he really sounds, you know?
Yeah, the audio's off.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, that's...
Here he comes again. They are close enough to try and pounce him. Double off. That is so gross.
Yeah, and Magix,
that's actually gross.
He does pull this out too. Yeah, two off on the same
Not with
side.
Shiro, you know, like normally when you see it, it's because Donk's still rifling around him, but Shiro takes a close peek. You think you're going to gun down an Opper, and then Magic's on this passive, strong angle. Yeah. That's kind of gross, man. Yeah, Hallie, you should be ashamed of that one.
It's shower time. No, we got to give Chopper credit now for the live match calls.
Chopper, you got to be ashamed of that one. Definitely more switch-ups in comparison to their Anubis map yesterday. However, not being able to break through, maybe for a fourth. Final attempt coming out from Eternal Fire. Chopper, how is he him? 13 kills, standing up in heaven. Bomb trying to cross over at the 7-second mark, and a nade to just defuse the situation. No defuse needed. Bomb plant impossible. Zanteres, it's a kill for the road. He can hang on for now, but they're hanging on for dear life in a map that they call home.
Ready for everything.
Zontix was so critical in just being an A anchor himself. And Chopper's mobility nets him frags all across the map. We get the full-blown commit from Spirit with the double smokes. Wicadia trying to fight from within the little room they hang on to, but nobody will be able to stop Donk from planting bomb. He remembered how to plant this time. 5v5 in the retake, and all 5 Eternal Fire players coming out from storage.
It's winnable, but no smoke for the CT side.
No forward press from the post plant, so just allowing now for the CTs to come into these gunfights. Good positioning from Donk as he just gives up the kush, the headshot back and forth, but it's 3 kills from Eternal Fire to keep the dream of a pistol alive. Such low health, it is an easy cleanup between Magix and Shiro, and they will draw the line in the sand, double digits as fast as possible.
Yeah, maybe if they had a main smoke, they could have potentially scaled a bit better, but a lot of that just came down to shooting.
As the series went on, again, Anubis never got to be played in that VO5, but it would have been the 4th.
And then I think the Pro League Finals was after that, right? Just where they played against Na'Vi.
Yeah.
And they went 24 rounds on like 3 different maps in that series. That was extremely close.
That was the close one for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Arcadia gets caught.
Did he make noise?
I'm not sure. He was standing on the stall. Maybe the smoke rotated awkwardly, but Jota will at least bring it back. And we've got an MP9 to press into Zontix. Look, he's, for a second, wasn't prepared.
They're actually leaving to go back to B.
Yeah, good call. 35 seconds.
2-2 to site still.
Xanterez and Woxic allocated to A.
A lot rests on just not getting mollied, but as time ticks down, it's possible they don't do it. It's just that this is a position you don't need to take as the T, so it's obviously oftentimes mollied no matter what, but yeah.
Molly misses its mark. He's able to hang on to that back corner. Madger can't offer much. Donk looking for the duel into the flat. Here comes Madger's Deagle. Oh, he stops it in time, or does he? It's a fast scramble into the bomb. He's maybe missed it.
I think he did.
He comes off. Yeah, he knows he missed it, and Woxic won't be killed. Eternal Fire win off time.
Yeah, man. Okay, look, it was a rotation where like maybe the B site obviously doesn't have the best guns. Wow. Another money grenade. It's been Spirit showing Eternal Fire. They know exactly the spots they're going to be sitting in this game.
Nice. Oh. Jota already at half health. Remember, softened up early and dealt with. Magix able to clip him from long, tapping into the tempo rotate, makes Xanterez's job all the harder. And while time was on your side last round, you now sit uncomfortably desperate in a 3 versus 5. With a 12th round win on the line here for Spirit. So call the previous round a hiccup.
At least this goodbye might carry forward into the next round. They keep 2 of the better guns that they have right now.
Better guns, huh?
Better guns, yeah. 2
of them better guns.
Tony, we got some good guns.
But me, I want the better guns. Bada boom. 12-4. Doesn't mean they won't throughout this best of 5, but to open with such impact, really just a testament to show that Spirit are the one team who haven't kneeled or waned in any capacity throughout this bounty event, right? They have not lost a map, the closest being obviously Na'Vi last night in triple overtime. A flawless run in 2025 so far, but Badger's got other ideas, combining nicely into the dark room. However, it is drawn back, so to look to end this on a 3 versus 5 as Zontix gets the 1 player in A peeled off this.
With the amount of time left over, I think if it was later in the round, they would have just committed A site, but now they're wondering, is there a chance they catch another rotation? Very fast push coming out last.
Xanterez goes for the water duel and will drop bombs, so Zontix here to pick up the pieces. Oh, nicely done from Xanterez. Peeks out wide, gets 2 kills to his name, and those rifles out there enough to extend play on Anubis.
Now, the only thing Magix can do is drop out into Canals, reveal his position, and have very little time to kill 2 people on B. So this will be an elongated save for Magix, and another win for Eternal Fire.
Could round 20 be the last? Xanterez looking to go hunting over across the bridge.
Oh man, they're actually got the op here.
Uh-oh. A shot from Madger. Jota, double headshot.
Totally blind.
And then they catch Xanterez getting a little rambunctious.
That op is, no, actually it's Woxic coming. Wait, they have 2. Yes, there's a chance here for Woxic.
Nice.
Instant into Shiro. He's not expecting that.
And Wicadia keeps up his pressure. He had pushed out A main just as early as Xanterez did towards bridge. So sure, the Terminator falters, but everybody else for Eternal Fire content to pick up that slack. And Zontix is going to try the old Hail Mary into this B bomb site. No bomb possession. Has to be noted, Wicadia got control of that with the A main push. We talked about getting a round count for the matter of respect. That is 8 now.
Let's see how Acadia does as the solo A site hold.
Smoke's coming for him, though. That's the one Shiro's got primed.
Yeah.
Oh, and they push through before the util. Huge spacing taken up by Zontix, and he gets the double. That's a gun to be picked up, surely. He's fishing for it inside of the smoke. Can't get it. You could go back and grab this one on Heaven instead. He will find an AK-47 for the post plant. It is still 2 Tech 9s, but it's the numbers advantage. So efficient trade frags out of Spirit here will put Anubis down for the count. Madger to lead the retake, and he's gonna find them climbing up into Heaven. Doesn't know about the second. Zontix is gonna take all the attention down onto him, and Magix has to now go 1v2, push by the op,
Okay.
and on top of Bomb, Eternal Fire match that best score count, and double digits not far away as they're on fire.
That was definitely close to a lost position for Eternal Fire, so pulling off a retake in that spot, 3v4.
Donk trying to get his game on, but he is sitting 12 and 15 at this point. They've effectively shut him out. Madger, oh, he lands the off shot. Donk almost killing him instead. Both players disengage at 35 to the clock, and now they're gonna go for mid. This has been open all half long.
Yeah, but look, if they're gonna split A, 3 players here waiting.
Acadia so fixated forward, but that Molotov's gonna get Woxic off his roost, and Santeris is gonna lock down Heaven first. This is not looking good for Spirit. Magic's gonna try to find some sort of an opening, and he gets on sight. It's clean from Acadia.
Whoa, Spirit have lost some of their punch here. This is a really good setup late into the round for Eternal Fire. Yeah, unfortunately for Spirit, it looks like they're maybe better off doing something simple.
That looming threat. Oh, the double op. Not like this. Not now.
And Donk's walking through.
Yeah, this isn't one of those rounds.
They have to stop him right now. They cannot let him get out of E-box.
He's ready to go. He's already got himself outwards into the pillar. That's cover, and he catches Joda off guard. Here he comes. Undeniable on his best days. Donk, despite being negative here on this map, gets the double kill. CT scrambling over. It's a glorious comeback that could end in a hiccup, as suddenly another man disadvantage retake demanded of Eternal Fire. Into the dark room goes Wicadia.
Okay.
He will fight tooth and nail for this, but he will not find that third. It's Donk to get the triple, and he's gonna need the quad as Woxic's off goes hunting for him with the bomb beyond halfway. Can they keep this retake going? Woxic presses in, confirms it with the shadow, and he hits him with the kit on the bomb. We go the distance.
The shadow gives him away. Woxic wins another clutch from that same position. Donk had to get every kill in that spot.
Massive map from Woxic, already sitting 20 and 8 with a clutch now to his name. Drive-by Tech 9 close in the 23rd. Madger, dangerous inside of the smoke. But man disadvantage hasn't stopped them yet. Making it all the harder. Santeris returns the favor, but here comes Donk from Dark again. Santeris into the back of the obelisk, looks to hold his own, and he will do that with Wicadia right here with him. They go up 3v2. We get this next flood of util coming out from Spirit, as the smokes will hold them at bay for now. There is plenty of time in this round.
They're both smoked out. Now there's 3 players here. Everybody on both sides of this half are waiting for it to be a B hit. Zontix waiting to see if they aggress through E-box. This could be the fight to do it. Santeris saved them a second ago.
They could. Will they do it with util? Not likely. Oh, Santeris takes another head off.
Oh my God, Connor, are we talking about overtime?
But you have Shiro, the immortal in the clutch, the pillar of Team Spirit that will set his eyes onto the obelisk. 35 seconds to go.
One of the consistently best closers in the game.
Easy first pickup, offer confirmed. Santeris in Dark returns to the pillar to the right of this entry attempt from Shiro. He's reading into it, but he lets his guard down, and they pull that off all the way.
No way.
Santeris keeping his head down, but there is no follow-up behind this. Whoa, Chopper. Trying to take a look, a main push, and Wicadia wanted to talk about confidence, right? Confidence that was stunted early on. Well, now starting to move forward. Woxic's angle denies Donk. He won't find that footing in Dark as he loves. His entries into these B sites can be essential for the side of Spirit, but Chopper has gone unnoticed through mid.
He's got to see a lot of players. They have to not be aware of the timing at all. They are grouped a little bit too heavily in this site.
Woxic's nervous about it, so he's going to come back scoped in on this. Chopper, gets found out by Woxic, keeps his head on a swivel, keeps his impact all across this map. Shiro and Magic's now tasked at a huge disadvantage, but it's starting to work regardless.
10 seconds, they got to go through this.
Yeah, but you've got a player right here on jail, and that snapshot's not going to happen. Magic's, it's a valiant effort as they do collect 2 through smoke, but believe your eyes, Eternal Fire have a lead.
No way.
Flash here. Again, Wicadia is going to want this.
Uh-oh.
He's been getting that fight towards stairs well enough, but Zontix was so ready for this kind of an aggression. You know, making moves, being active, it's what got Eternal Fire into this position in the game. But this time, it's going to cost them man advantage. Ooh. Chopper missing nades. Santera's going to move forward into the position that would have been burned out.
And no chance to remolly it. Chopper out of utility. It holds the attention of Xanteris in the spot. He won't be pushing this time.
Woxic's been so good.
Are they going to walk into another eye shot? Aye.
Fires before the flash pops. Jota's going to keep his head down behind Donut. Woxic dropping it. Jota's here to help. Woxic the only player on this site to do anything because Magic's got himself the double entry. And with that, Spirit should find their first in overtime. These all elusive terrorist round wins. And it only takes Spirit a second in OT.
Yep.
Ninja.
Oh yeah, true. Why not?
Bomb's close. He's sliding out. We've got a commitment. He's not got the time.
No time, yeah.
All right, well, keeps them on their toes at the very least, and we'll take Magic's down with him, but Magic's double entry, I think, well worth it.
Yeah, but look, it's another moment where Spirit are running through a smoke.
They don't want that feeling to become too common. Xanteris going again to cross the bridge, and he finds timing on Chopper.
That's right, and he has to be careful about crossing back.
Oh my
gosh, yeah.
You know, a little dangerous, but also just enough caution. It's 2 on the approach, and Woxic just keeps sliding, taking a deeper and deeper angle. But if he starts jumping up, that could cause a problem. No, he'll plant his feet right before the first shot needed. Burning out at this point. It's an easy trade frag back for Zontix as he flusters the Opera in the site. And you've got still another rotate coming through in Xanteris. Shiro's gonna find his, and now it is your time to shine. You have been given runway from your teammates. Terminate this attack. He gets the first and then repositions, and that's going to let them get a little closer, but the smoke fades right in front of them, and at 20 seconds, that op looks the wrong direction. Jota, no, he won't be able to recover. The clutch falls to the shoulders of Magger, and his timing's good, but he gets spotted out, and Magix comes off of the bomb. So much damage done, but it's a double pickup from the T side of Spirit.
Man, everybody was hitting shots in that spot, but there were so many moments Eternal Fire could have swung the momentum back in their favor.
Second wave of smokes dropped here by Spirit. They're going to maintain this 3-player B defense in the face of all of Eternal Fire. Their utility's going down just at the right time. It opens a door for the rotate, but Shiro's still just waiting back on mid and hanging on. It's going to have to be Donk or maybe even Chopper. Finding one as the smoke blooms. Frag grenade down in front of Dark. Jail challenge gets Donk off the site. And Chopper is the only piece of this defense that has succeeded at all. We get that utility coming out from the back plat. Nice kills from Xanteris. And this is going to be Eternal Fire tying up.
Wow, and this is Spirit waiting, not blocking, letting them into the site. Obviously, A main or B main is smoked, but in this spot, I think they knew that Eternal Fire with enough space are going to organize towards B. They kept 3 there waiting, but we're talking about a game where Donk is actually only on 16 kills. Even in the match versus Na'Vi, he went positive, like 34 and 32, something like that in that triple overtime match. That was, I think, his most strugglesome performance in terms of a team countering him. But this will definitely be that game.
I'll say as well with that countering of Donk, though, you know, it was actually really high-level CS in middle on Ancient, where we had this, like, evolution and utility from both teams.
This time, the staging for an A hit here. Eternal Fire, 3 outside there. Waiting to take over mid. Molly's not going to do much to Zontix in this spot.
He's hanging on. Ooh, Shiro
Wow.
Doesn't fully open the smoke. That could have very well been the first kill of the round.
Again, this site.
Flashed. Nicely done.
Wow,
He burned him into the
beautiful.
corner. Madra makes sure to throw the flash out for Xanterez. And Zontix is not able to hold that back. So now Shiro not able to really dedicate onto A main. But so be it! He loses his teammate in the site nonetheless. And so that's a tough one still here for Spirit. Magix and Donk called from the B site. Don't waste a moment. Already into the retake position. But Woxic's going to strike them down. And Eternal Fire on the brink of securing a second OT at the least. Magix down. And there you go. Back into the lead.
Yes, back into the lead here.
How far Eternal Fire have come. And only one more step to go. Xanterez nails it.
Well, he says my presence is a present. This is what Eternal, they get a kill, they go B. This is what they've consistently done. Now the thing is, the last time Spirit played in passive spots, it didn't go well for them, even with their surplus of players.
Oh, man, flash
now
again.
this flash timing, they're not playing anti right now.
Here we go. Pop comes through. All blind except
crushed.
Xanterez holds his nerve. 5 versus 2 right here, right now for Eternal Fire. And they're gonna crack open that smoke. Into the bomb site they'll go. Magic's on back plat. How can he do this on his own? How? He can't. Shiro, one shot made easy. Flooding into the bomb site, every other member of Eternal Fire, and the utility pressure is immense. The resilience has been strong, but Shiro, can you be stronger? Player behind the pillar, no scope to the brain, and another peek queued up, damage done, 2 health, and 2 players left, not enough! Eternal Fire off the back of Woxic, he stokes the embers, and this BO5's got a flame!
Eternal Fire's comeback of dreams turns out to be reality. 8 CT rounds in a row just to push us to OT, where they were somehow, someway able to stave off Spirit.
And this year, in fact. So let's see if they can really spoil their start. Eternal Fire, looking at Nuke.
It is the first map loss of Team Spirit in 2025. 12-4 once upon a time. Xanterez right back into it. Clean headshots in the pistol.
Deathmatch works, folks.
With Katie and Woxic right there. Clean sweep. Game on.
Look at him, just looking a little angry. That's exactly what you want to see. Full focus, man.
35 on the clock. And Donk will be the tip of the spear for the ramp hit with bomb. 3-player pack pushing outwards, clearing down beneath him. Joda will catch them all.
Whoa, 2 is here.
Clean double kill, considering just the MP9, but man advantage up for Spirit. Madger along the hut wall. Oh, he can't get the better of Chopper. And now that last piece in Xanterez is on the wrong half of the map, so Spirit, it's a slow burn, but it comes through with their first.
Yeah, I mean, Joda getting 2 from that perch is pretty miraculous with the MP9. But now there's actually an increasingly high likelihood that we finish on the map, which would be spectacular. What a way to start the year.
Xanterez, denied by Chopper, who keeps it clean.
Donk, save every penny.
I mean, yeah, 2,500 on Donk. Chopper, take a Tech 9, brother. It's 500 schmucks. Incendiary goes down on the exit. Magic's Mac 10 entry. Quick crack of the whip. He gets a second. Scouts falling down into the back site. Oh, they just run rampant through this defense. Not a chance in hell. I don't even think Chopper had to shoot a bullet.
Hey, I come in, I plant the bomb, we win. Chopper is obviously the brains of the operation here. I think there is something, though, important to point out about T-side. And we could call it fragility as well. I mean, Chopper struggled in the second half to get kills like he did in the first. But overall, they obviously rely a lot on Donk, and he just had a very average performance. Below his average. So we'll see if that happens again. Aye, that's one way to go.
Yes, sir. Zontic's trying to step it up a notch. Jota calling for assistance, and it is inbound. Walks it with a smoke if he wants to throw it, but he's into the duel instead. They don't know, but Donk's gonna react. Jota comes from behind that box, goes down. Utility pressure to hell, and joining forces with a Chopper who slipped down secret. He hears the vent drop.
They have control side.
He's got a duel in his hands, but he opts not to take it, so offering single door control over to Acadia. Will that come back to haunt Spirit? It's a bomb planted by Shiro. Now 2 players on site looking for further fights. Donk doing a great job. Off to the races, 6 and 2. And individually, a step behind back on map 1, but an equalizing kill from
They
Woxic.
never found Chopper because he never showed himself.
He took his sweet time with this, and I think it's going to reward him. I really do. Obviously, they don't have a kit for this retake. Free frag for Chopper. And Madger's desperate to get in onto the bomb site. Great dink.
Wow.
And unfortunately here for Eternal Fire, Team Spirit just enveloping that site so quickly. It's hard with the outline. That's one of those moments.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
Oh, he literally he heard that
Yep.
nade bouncing and said, "Oh, we get to fight."
Easy as far as Donk's concerned. He won't get himself a second. He's bested by Xantares downstairs, hanging on to 46 health. 2 players on secret, and I love this move from Chopper. Oh, do I love this.
Yeah, man. What?
As some teammates cross the secret, he goes deep.
Oh,
Joda back ramp behind box, and Chopper taking time now.
Yeah, he goes single. He's waiting for his teammates to go downstairs. But the thing is, Jota's now starting to cover options incidentally. The chance of, I think still he dies, right? Surely he doesn't check his flank here, so.
Nice.
Okay, that opens up lower once again. Peeking from Xantares, and Cadia takes Zontigs out. Ooh. Not a bad find, Xantares. Down to the 2-on-2.
Definitely makes it interesting. As you mentioned, numbers evened out.
We saw some great retakes out of Eternal Fire in trying
kit.
spots.
No kit, though. That's going to cause a bit of a problem. And Wacadia gives way to his position by stepping just for a moment into that fire. So that's 1 vent, you'd assume confirmed.
Interesting setup. They will be coming from the ramp as well, so they want to clear this after, and the hard kill, that's everything, right?
Chopper, again, he's been so good in the last 48 hours. 7 and 2, trying to keep up alongside Donk and Zontix. Madger into the site, and Incendiary's on point. That's gonna flush Shiro out of his position, and Chopper only has 6 health. But the Opper's got an AK and a headshot right with it. 6-round streak for Spirit.
And every little grenade actually made a difference there. The flash.
Oh, that's what they would lead you to believe. But
Also,
I'm gonna...
The one real point is that Donk just looking like he's much better this game.
Here he comes.
Okay.
Damn, he actually kills the op in the back and Joda gets away. that's such a... I'm so cheesed if I'm Woxic in that situation.
It's a why me moment. Got to be careful of a me smoke. Lots comes down to Wycadia.
Full nade still for Shiro. Wacadia on the door.
Of time they're taking.
Ops posted, Magix misses. Shiro's gonna punish him on the fallback. There's the main peak coming out from Xantares. Does he swing? Site players may need him. It's 2 sets of eyes turned towards Hut. Zontic slips out.
Wait, the bomb's
bomb
going
goes down, and it is perfectly timed to get down there. Now, Magix would have spotted that. Xantares may be thinking he has an element of surprise. It is not the case. It'll be tough for Magix to get into the engagement. So honestly, this is 2v2.
Yeah, it still looks very disorganized at the moment.
No kit.
The T's get into good spots, however.
Xantares nipping at the heels of this retake. Magix has gone for that long road over towards ramp. No kit.
He needs to
Second
catch the one.
CT's nowhere to be found, so it was all Xantares if he could pull off the miracle. The op is too valuable to offer over.
That's actually weird if Jota wasn't even planning on going for it.
Yeah, I think because he slipped down vent, he thought he did it and they didn't know. Only a couple more rounds though to try and better this 2-round CT side, which, again, benefit of the doubt, but in all honesty, this one ain't feeling like enough. Ooh, Shiro gets the timing.
Wow, what a timing.
They pop open the smoke, they catch Wacadia off. Madger will play the same position as previously, now with just the MP9 sitting top A-site silos.
Dangerous time to push, man.
Joda's gonna try it. Easy shadow advantage for Shiro, so poor Joda a sitting duck whether he knows it or not.
This is a full lobby default. They had the op and squeaky. There is a little outside presence, but they read this round a little wrong.
Donk, he's gonna go swinging for the fences as he does. A little crazy.
That's a little crazy by Donk.
Donk can be crazy.
Yeah.
He's earned it. 2024 all his. Shiro going to strike Madger down from above. It's raining Tech 9 shots as Spirit nab a 9th.
Okay. I mean, Anubis was also strange. What was with those CT sides?
I don't know. Donk feeling frisky in the final round of the T side. It hasn't been fast enough for his liking, so he is going to go sprinting around, chasing kills as Chopper finds it through smoke. That'll be a set of eyes on heaven to deal with this peak. And I mean, just under pressure, I think, is kind of the title I would use for this defensive half of Eternal Fire.
Donk is just very clearly angry right now.
Under pressure the entire time.
Oh my god, Magic didn't see him!
Way.
Oh, okay, all right.
If he walked forward into that, Joda would have been given a gift. But Magic's gonna double down with the headshots. Donk, do you clear it? No. MP9 to the side of the head out of Wicadia. It's a 2 versus 5 demanded of them, and they will fight tooth and nail. Spirit, they went on fire and never looked in the rear view. Double digits for the 10 rounds straight.
Xanteris, can you do what you did in pistol number 1?
I mean, it's something.
Wait, are those the only 2 rounds they won?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pistol and conversion.
Okay, let's start there here then.
All
on
right,
this half.
let's do it. Pistol and conversion. It's good positioning though from the defense. Shiro's gonna clip him. Bomb carrier responds, looking good. Dual Berettas of Magics get Gush down to 10 health. Looking good.
Down to 1 HP. Let's see if it matters.
Able to jump around. Magic still hanging on for dear life. His 2 teammates opening the double doors. That's a dead body. It's your teammate's dead body. Magic's gonna shut that single door. Xanteris starts to activate off secret. It's looking good. 1 health, 1v4, I think not. And it's a second pistol. And I just want to recall back to the mid-series interview with Magic, because we talk about it when comebacks start, right? It's about first getting rounds to gain confidence to extend the map. And
Interesting stack here. Let's see if they go forward fully with the secret push. Chopper will get cut down.
Does Xanteris take 3 more here? They're looking to attack him. He's got support behind him. And that's the key to every good fight. Bring friends. Donk finally able to strike 1 down. There's actually a lot of damage on the field, all things considered.
Careful with the 5-7, man.
Yeah, right. He has slipped into the perfect spot.
He's thinking about the rotation back. Deep in credit card. Xanteris, are you going to molly this? No. But that would be crazy.
Oh, there goes Wicadia. That was one of the 2 low health bars. Fire burns Magic's down to a measly 17 health. So it's looking like they've gotten through it. Now, if Donk can do something insane off this ladder, it's really what they're banking on. Xanteris plays it extra safe.
Oh, Zontic's got a kill. Woxic. That allows Donk to get out of Squeaky. He picks up an AK.
No. The AK is everything, because he also hears the lobby player running.
He can.
First it's going to be about dealing with Xanteris, and then they can try to get onto the bomb site. Now, there's no kit for them.
No, this is unreal.
He's gonna milk this situation. He could find both players front sight, but he fires. Madger's then given enough time to reposition. No kit. No kit is huge here for Spirit to have to deal with, and it's too far gone.
Oh, no instant headshot fight here. Well played by Madger. Close situation, and Donk will get the last kill as well. I mean, that's about getting as much out of that spot as you can for Spirit. 5 deaths is pretty huge on a round where you're fully saving, and definitely a little scare.
At the moment, he's a little more passive, though, letting them get towards him if they choose to. Angled smoke wall. Garage a real possibility, but they are indeed sending a player in secret. Almost Woxic.
What?
Oh! Not so much an almost.
Did Woxic hang out a little too long too?
Perhaps.
Oh.
He saw that as well.
Oh, don't let. Yeah, right now, man.
And Shiro's been waiting and waiting.
Oh.
And as he waits, they walk away. Donk loses the second fight. Good flashbang into main. Then contact on silos. Player out from hut. It's clean. Chopper's pinned against the wall. Needs a little bit of an assistance, and nobody's close enough to help him. It's Zontix into a lobby push, and Shiro still relegated to the lower site.
Yeah, they want to make this a longer round now. But unless Zontix goes squeaky side, it's going to be hard for Shiro to get out of the vent without just taking a risk. Wicadia up in the heavens.
Ooh, they're both watching, though. Both watching. Oh! And that just allows for the hut peek. Xanteris doesn't bite as he sees the barrel come out. Wide swing from the vent at a of nowhere,
Oh my
Shiro
God.
swings.
He had like a sense that that was how Xanteris was going to scale. That works out really well for Spirit. Hey, money's not great though.
Oh, and the pop looks like it could be perfectly timed. A-site player falls with nothing.
Alone for now as well. Double molly up in heaven.
Yeah, that'll keep Zontix out of the equation, so well-timed. Hyper-aggressive move from Eternal Fire.
Oh, this is pretty nice for Chopper, but
Obviously, here's Madger jumping around back in T-spawn. They're going to boost a player up into the rafters at the same time. That deep peek into heaven as the fire stops burning, but it's a lost duel. And this could very well draw that next player from spawn.
Oh, they missed a molly in heaven!
No, they're opening the door for Spirit to rob this back. Bomb at the halfway point. Still, again, no kit. And no kit with no success on that heaven retake. It's going to give the round to Eternal Fire. But those sorts of mistakes on a true full buy round could very well cost them a chance at this comeback.
yeah. And hey, great attack, but oh, they lose all their guns now. Woxic dies as well. Chopper, last man standing. And this is pretty bad for the Eternal Fire economy, actually. And they've already had something weird happen inside of Squeaky. Fast cross outside. I think Donk saw someone jumping too, in fact.
Yeah, that's numbers called. And Donk, he's been happy to go for these fights all map long.
Dude, credit to the Eternal Fire, man. They're keeping up on aim. He's at best getting one in a lot of these spots. Still, it's only an MP9 back of the site.
He's got an incendiary, but now he can't pull it out. He knows they're getting too close. Oh, and he drops the ball. Magix has been struggling to get kills from the back of that site 2 rounds in a row now. He's got Chopper to lean on, fortunately for Spirit.
Oh, he'll get spotted.
Yeesh, not a good duel for the SMG, or never mind, it's broken.
That nerf is coming. I'm telling you, my goodness, Sontix.
Shiro's gonna find a back turn to him. Okay, not the cleanest, but he gets there. Madger into the 1v3. Does his SMG look as good? You've got 2 players already out in heaven.
No kits.
He's going to announce his position. Don't think Magic's had one, so peeling Zontix off the play is huge. And he's got a second, but Chopper's going to get him back to the bomb with time. No kits, a problem for Spirit. This time, though, they move fast enough, and that's the 12th round secured. "55 seconds, this quiet approach from Eternal Fire banks down to a single smoke on Xanteris. You'd assume it goes on main. If they announce themselves at all, they actually just walk forward. Xanteris dead. Clean up from Donk. And the shotgun looking for the close.
They didn't find him.
Eats the flashbang, and that just lets him set his trap even more so. 1 map point needed by Team Spirit here on Nuke. That T-side felt so dominant that the comeback impossible. This series tied at 1 map a pop.
Last map, 2 pistols, 1 for Eternal Fire, and they still got destroyed. We're trying to find out if Spirit are back in form or if this is going to be a struggle. It starts with Donk. And it ends with Donk.
Oh, ace? No. Triple kill out of Donk, and Shiro takes his place. We saw that phenomenal 4K USP moment yesterday on Dust 2 from Donk. And, you know, the desk just highlighted it, right? Donk's going to go around doing what he wants, where he wants, when he wants.
And he was trying to do that on Nuke. I mean, they still crushed on the map, but they were at least getting him without him getting 2Ks and things.
Sure.
I mean, this is like, honestly, one of the rarer multis in the series so far for Donk. So,
good
clean
point.
one, but I feel like he's still angry.
Yeah, I mean,
think he was
Donk
angry after map 1, a little frustrated even after Nuke.
made his debut appearance at the HLTV Awards.
And he recently tweeted, "How come Simple isn't on Navi? Did he get injured?" He said he only started watching the pro scene just a few months ago.
Okay, Woxic in with the entry. Nate goes deep into the pack. Magic's bringing one down with him, but that is numbers confirmed, of course, for Spirit. Everybody's there. Prime for the taken. As Shiro peels away.
Okay, low HP bars. B-site, you know, Zontix is, I mean, he's only got the MP9 in this spot, but it's actually kind of scary for Eternal Fire. Woxic's going to make contact, but that could mean death. Easy. And the CTs will start to move. Oh, no. Oh, I thought Eternal Fire were going to wait the smoke out. That was their best chance. But now they've foregone that timing, and Zontix is going to get real comfortable on the side of the site. Donk, once he clears Cat, surely they start to move over to B.
Still far, though. Way too far to really give Zontix any kind of help. He'll have to do something. Oh, perfect timing slide out. Second kill on Jota. I mean, Zontix really just going above and beyond at this point. Madger's going to challenge into mid. Yes.
Oh, that was
Spots
almost
Shiro.
so good.
If only he had gotten the headshot. Donk hot on your heels. And that's going to be 2 alive as Spirit nab a third.
Yeah, I mean, it'll really only matter if they actually pull the series out with it. So.
Flashes over to CTs inside of the pit. Nice second volley of flash. It looked like Donk was trying to get himself into an engagement. Magix is going to serve up the distraction. Let's see if Donk can be banked on after. Volley,
I mean,
doesn't spread. And they still don't know about Donk, so they're going to keep fighting tooth and nail, but he steps in.
Can't hear it.
Yeah, they're spamming so much.
Oh my god.
Oh, Donk, what are you going to do about it? Woxic's gotten one. Donk doubles down, turns back towards long. They're still just hoping that the smoke will deny him a triple. Wicadian now looking to come deal with him. And Donk switching out rifles will finish Wicadia. Triple kill from pit for Donk. So clean.
Did he use all his ammo there too?
Owned.
Damn. They honestly could have even crushed that round further. Donk had vision.
Donk hears utility and thinks, okay, let's fight. His flash finds all 3 players. And then they start to run this one down. Oh, we got Shiro. I mean, he didn't see much, but he saw enough. And Donk ready to hold back. He doesn't get the kill towards tunnels. Zontix will, and it's the window push that leaks 2 Eternal Fire players into a bomb site.
They're in business. It's going to be, what, 2 tunnels retake? 3?
Really?
Interesting. Okay, 2. They're
Makes more
splitting up.
sense.
Yeah, got to hold for the push. And Shiro's 10-1 on this op, just waiting for the pressure to come down through tunnels.
Incendiary here for Woxic, right? Chopper's got it. He's going to chuck it out
Woxic
for
is not
flat for
aware
sure.
of this. Oh my god, be careful.
Fire's coming at him. He's got to give up this position, so easy pickup here for Chopper as he continues to keep those headshots clean. Can't transition in the spray down from Jota, so bomb plants and some entries, but a 6th consecutive for Spirit. As far as Spirit are concerned, so it'll boil down to the shots. Another smoke, and that puts 3 along the wall. Inching ever closer. A couple more flashbangs go out. Nobody's shooting, though.
You have to space out these nades to make those smokes expire.
Yeah, Eternal Fire still thinking they've got the element of surprise. 50 seconds.
Why is there so much utility? Because every single Spirit player is here.
Yeah, and they know damn well what you're up to. That grenade goes deep. There's always the possibility of a Magix challenge from sight. Donk keeping his head down. Magix falls back. Chopper burns 1 alive. And Wicadia, the only player to start to get this going. It's man advantage set up. Shiro, beautiful wallbang. And again, Donk has just kept his head down. The element of the surprise.
No kill here for Donk, so.
It's going to be Woxic versus Shiro on this smoke. 25 seconds remain. Donk slipping outwards. Missed shot from Shiro. That draws Woxic into the action. He knows about Madger, who does have the
He's
bomb.
going to go towards B. Donk's going to probably just jump down right after him.
Yeah, going to give him the chase. Can he get into the window in time?
Think so. Oh, we're in the head, too.
Spinal tap to the back, and Eternal Fire go running for the hills.
You know, in an idyllic fashion. There was no possible way they could have squeezed more out of that. Zero missed 1 shot this game. It was that round. And he's still 12-1. Oh, they're not clearing Donk!
Not again. Double kill made easy. Shiro's going to snap it up. Deeg's out. And it's just the scout to swing it. All right, good flashbang. Patience pays off there. They don't just force the issue. Chopper and Zontix versus Woxic and Madger.
Oh, even these flashes help.
Yep. Just allows for the climb up, uninterrupted. And they're going to look to trade off the top of ramp to the T's, anticipate the peak again. Donk did it to them, and Chopper almost finishing it, but good trade protocols, good reactions, good team spirit.
I mean, good team spirit, man. Just faster, just better, in the right position at the right time.
Better, faster, stronger.
Yeah. And again, I like how Spirit play the A site because they don't usually commit to long, like going into the pit, which is maybe something Eternal Fire were expecting. But this allows them to play Goose and play 2 towards the A site, and then just have their car player who ops or rifles just go back and check on long every once in a while just for a lurk. So it's a perfect setup once again. I don't know how they knew this.
Donk chucks out the last flash, finds them exposed, and Chopper's got himself the double kill. Nicely done from him. He's low HP, but with the fresh magazine, not able to go one better. So 2 versus 3.
Okay. they're in business. They did hear Shiro running. I think they know that he'll be going long. And oh, that's a quality grenade out of Zontic. Let's see if it helps him out. Xanteris, obviously the headshot machine.
Giving himself the best chance at straight up winning the duel, especially with Woxic layered up on the same angle. But you know, Zontic, sometimes he just takes his sweet time. And so the T's peek into him. He is so patient. And now Shiro's going to start getting active, and he's not even needed. Zontic just dismantles this post play.
They didn't need to move.
Nope.
Xanteris, they had a high-low stack. Found something interesting. But for the moment, Spirit have to believe they can still be cat.
Oh, Donk continues the spray. Won't be able to body bag a second. Chopper, time to shine. Ooh, gets the dink off. So there's been a ton of damage done. Scout trying to hold flank. It's a nice commitment from Woxic to drop Shiro at the least.
2v2, you got to win this one, Eternal Fire. You have to. Joda is low.
Looking to hang on. He'll keep himself tucked in under window on that 11 health. Wakadia here along the wall. There's a flash on Zontix. That one flash to most likely get them through the door if they throw it at all. Zontix just going to walk in, gets put down with ease, and Magix goes silently. Waiting and waiting as Wacadia's position's well known. Swap out, and Wacadia, you could just stay stuck in. Magic's gonna peek in with nothing, and it's not at least a 13-0. He's just play-by-playing what he's buying.
Utility, communication, crosshair placement.
His sternness caught me off. Here we go into the lower tunnel. Chopper and Donk. Yeah, Xanteris just
Not
gets
even a bullet out.
dude. Xanteris is now 4-11. Right down there with Madger. Magic's 5-7. Woxic's position will be found out, but that's fine because your pistol player goes into an AK. Just a good old MP9 long A duel.
Yeah, let's see him win this one. He would, man.
Obviously just spotting it and then jumping into the cross commit. Shiro up above him. Ooh, beautiful shot comes out from Jota, and
make this real.
You've got a player down exposed. Nice patience from Zontix, as we have already highlighted, and then Donk won't waste any further time. A headshot to close this. We can get back on track. 10-1 up. Of course it's not flat, dude. Sees one nade, bro. One nade, all he needs to see. Full commit to the spray down, calls it out, taps him out. And maybe it's Eternal Fire who should tap out of this one. Already flanked is Xanteris. He's going to be ending the half 5-12. Team Spirit have kept Eternal Fire at bay for nearly 2 maps in a row now. It felt a lot like the CT side back on Anubis, where I felt like the proactivity from Team Spirit showed us they were ready.
I don't even know how they, Dust 2 can be so, spawn-based, but Spirit made that look like they influenced them out of spawn.
Mind games. Donk 18-5. Having the best map of the series yet.
How's he doing that with a Glock?
He can do it with whatever he wants. Dude.
Hey, dude.
I mean,
give me a break.
I actually just feel bad for Madger. Pistol here going to be critical for Eternal Fire's hopes of making a comeback. Actually, I'm not going to use the word comeback for making it close. Again, that conversation about every round matters to try and get your head into the next map. Mirage is what's waiting for us. CT's on a good recovery, considering all the damage that was done on long. Eternal Fire just got to catch him out on the cross, and oh man, I feel like Spirit just kind of threw that.
Yeah, I mean, they missed more shots. That was actually good from Eternal Fire aim-wise.
We said Donk had some pent-up aggression. Well,
they just don't have the guns to stop this attack, man. And Xanteris full committed to the A site. This is not looking great for Eternal Fire.
MP9s, though. MP9s in one flash.
Yeah, that's true.
Back turn from Madger, flashes over. Donk, instant headshot. Good damage out from Carr into middle, but not nearly enough to obviously stop the hit. It was more so about stopping tunnels and hoping the CT players could deal with your mid-pressure.
You can only rest in that position if you've got kills, maybe, but they didn't have any movement across mid doors, so Spirit just had too much info to make the bad decision of going A, and yeah, two MP9s on that side.
I mean, and all of our perceptions of the game are so warped because majority of our time spent playing with X-Ray on, or watching rather.
Oh yeah, you play with X-Ray.
I don't know.
That's
that
really
was
interesting.
god damn it.
Self-report.
You'll never catch me.
Oh.
Woxic. Not the shot
Right now,
you want
you
to miss.
can't. Just right now, you can't miss. Unfortunately,
No.
They just don't have that bandwidth.
Little flat duel queued
my
up.
goodness.
Can't be jumping with a smoke like that.
Oh,
It
it
just
totally scared him.
gets Zontix's finish of the kill made way too easy. Smoke ahead of the 3.
And once again, Xanteris there's a lot of responsibility on him to make a play happen, because if this is going to be a B hit, and it is, they need to get organized fast. Magix is holding this. How long will he hold it, though?
Long enough. But he doesn't get the kill. Joda finds a bit of contact. That's the 4v4 found back, and can't be understated. That early damage into Chopper and Zontix.
Overstated.
Exactly.
This is kind of surprising Spirit aren't going, though. Like, if there was a better time to go, I guess it leaves it open that they could be taking long. But look at this, man.
They've been so
Eternal
silent.
Fire still have not moved.
Yeah, they've been
Guys,
so silent.
you just pushed long.
The whole entire time, Spirit not making noise, and oof. Madger's tough map gets rougher. 2 and 15 is where it looks like this one will end for him. 3 versus 4, retake of the B-bomb site demanded of Eternal Fire. Their second map pick not going nearly as well as the first. The Anubis comeback, the only half that Eternal Fire have found themselves competitive in the 3 maps of play so far, and this retake will remain shut out. Team Spirit took that Anubis loss personally and have made sure to put all of the distance possible between them and EF as the series goes on. This the most lopsided outcome of our best of 5 yet. If Spirit want to win, they will.
Yeah,
Was
that's,
a great
that's
statement.
the Astralis era Astralis confidence that they have right now.
So right now, what they want is this A site. Xantera is trying to maneuver through the smoke to get away from that push.
But they just gives up the site.
Yeah,
you know?
not ideal, right? Especially with Shiro down here behind Xanteras. He's going to be found out, but he will bring Zontix with him. Now concerned about Catwalk is Shiro. Not going to be able to stop that ladder climb up with Katie. A beautiful tap from the Berettas. And then he wastes no time trying to go beyond default. Madger will be cleaned up off Cat. Woxic 1v3 demanded of him. And the P2000's going to catch Magix at least. Now, Bomb clearly exposed to the 2 players remaining here for Spirit. He doesn't have a kit, and his 11 health gets whittled down to 7. It is no chance for Woxic, and a pistol round for Spirit as they start another first half strong. You know, I do think the MP9 is a great weapon, but I also just think that the MP9 is a greater weapon when you've got a flash to swing.
It can be, but you can use people as resources too. Like, take this Cat player, for example. If there's any kind of bait,
Flesh bags.
then you might get a kind of opportunity.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Damage output is fantastic, considering. But nice flank out from
Should have got
Chopper.
5 MP9s.
He got tagged by that scout.
Oh, true.
That is 3 of the 4 players wounded. Madger in a tricky position.
I fear there's not enough time for him to... Yeah, okay. Maybe if he moves off a little bit.
Magic's going to clear that bomb site. That'll activate everybody else to come running on over. Water's warm, boys. Come on in.
HP... The HP is low. They did create some opportunities for
Yeah, you going to
themselves.
queue up this 1v4?
No,
not.
I just mean to say that...
I think they have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. One really big dragonfish.
Okay, here we go. First guns. Walks it out here with the AWP. Can't see a damn thing.
Oh, Pip made a lot of accounts to click no.
Go for the underpass peek. Too many bodies top middle to keep him comfortable. They'll extinguish the fire.
Look how fast that is. Not a single point. Oh, actually.
Wacadia traded. Nicely done here from Donk. He's the one that put out the fire. He's the one that puts down Wacadia. But clearly Eternal Fire aren't going to shy away from, at the very least, keeping Woxic on this line.
To the mouth of Palace at the moment. And there's still no idea because there's no push just yet. Jota, I mean, you know what? He could send a few shots through this smoke.
And he will.
All right. And that immediately exposes the game plan. Question is the Spirit going to commit now? Donk's on Cat.
To start to work their way up Con. Jump up. Activates Madger. Nicely done, controlling the shots to kill Donk. Nicely done indeed. Kicked off by Joda versus Zontix on the Palace. And Magix on the recovery doesn't even have the bomb, so we can't get too excited about this one if you're Spirit, but you should if you're Eternal Fire, because we talked about how slow it took them to start each of these maps. In fact, only one of the maps did they ever really get started, the Anubis comeback from 12-4.
Yeah.
So 3 rounds, 2 rounds, and 1 round in the first half of the previous 3 maps to win one in round 4 on Mirage could bode well.
They're just going to walk right into connector, aren't they?
Kadia's in the right spot to try to deal with this, but he's just
doesn't
missed
really
the timing.
know. Yeah.
He's just managed to miss timing.
look at
God,
this.
they've got this.
Wait.
Or it gets actually caught out by Woxic. Now, you'll think one slipped up, but will you anticipate Donk as the second? It's with Kadia off catwalk dead, so Donk freed up to go back into the jungle fight. Site player sees him. Nicely done from Joda to push out. Xanteras gets the double. And we're starting to see individual levels step up to the level they need to be at if this is ever going to get close.
Now we're talking. I mean, that was looking very tricky. We did still have like a double connector setup, and they were watching the smoke, being careful. Do that. And yeah. Not looking too explosive right now.
Oof. Down goes Shiro in the pistol round for Team Spirit. Looking to
Madger, be careful.
Cash. Donk, Tech 9 headshot entry. Bombs on the 3rd player in. AK for Donk.
Oh, no.
From a Tech 9 to the AK with armor. He is the reason that bomb is planted. Zontix versus Joda is being queued up top mid while Donk just hangs on to the marketplace.
Oh.
And because Zontix plays it so patiently, Joda made sound. He's still watching his flank. Or he was, but Zontix is trying to get closer. Now Magic's dying could be huge. Donk gets caught off by Xanteras inside of the apartments.
Bombs planted default. Oh, AK
No
and
way.
a molly.
No way. Oh, it's empty. Zontix back into the deagle. A little bit more damage.
The molly.
Incendiary's got to hit the bomb, but Xanteras is already on it. 57 health. He'll stick that. He'll stick it.
Oh, he didn't get it.
No way.
He didn't get the bomb.
0.04 seconds as fire spread.
Was perfect.
Disgusting.
Sensational.
0.04 seconds left on that defuse. If my eyes don't fail me, that's about as much time as it takes for Donk to rip your head off. Watch that clock. Oh, 0.02.
Oh, hold on. Surely Chopper dies here. Okay,
Yeah,
well, he's spotted.
But he's also got support and Donk to climb up on bench. They're going to come clear him. Donk looks for the trade. Catwalk player looking to come deal with that, and things start going well.
One trade from the top of mid, but yeah, the A play gets shut down. They've really been stubborn about trying to get up here. It's good to see Eternal Fire immediately bounce back and deal with the same problems as these previous rounds.
Good lean into the back of bench. 30 seconds. Spirit approach. Magix with a ripper of a headshot, but he lets his guard down on the fall down. Zontix, good trade frag. It's another B bomb site plant.
Wow, they made this happen versus 2. He didn't really milk the fence play. He could still get cleared afterwards. It's normally a good position for the one and done.
Really?
Going through it?
Really?
Whoa, okay. I mean, he could have been in and out, but smart for Woxic.
Zontix catches the player in the back. Woxic gets in. Catches Shiro, catches Zontix, keeps this going. Eternal Fire tie.
Yeah, I mean, window is actually there for the take. Oh, and Xanteras will turn around, well, just for a second.
Yeah, comes back and gets the better of Donk. So good on him to double check.
I think it.
Pretty sure Chopper exchanges glances with Joda over towards Ticket. So now they've kind of prodded both sides of the map. It's going to keep Eternal Fire on their toes. On high alert, they'll wait 5v4.
Makes way more sense. I think to go B is the call for Chopper. And Shiro inside a connector, he can obviously be a round winner, but that definitely lowers the amount of attack force they've got here. Woxic will be holding with an op. One shot and it's all good.
Yeah, Shiro's flash is on the other half of the map, so another jiggle. Ooh, the wide swing commit. Major MP9, better be careful. You got 3 pistols still to deal with.
And now Shiro becomes a problem.
Activates into the M4, and now you've got what's left of Eternal Fire pinched between these sites. Dude, Spirit keep finagling something out of nothing. Tech9 swap to try to gun down the bomb plant. Santerra is on it, but he's got a ticker because behind him is Shiro, and that timing will be key.
Off Cat, and Chopper gets away. They're now playing with each other perfectly.
Santerra's.
He can't cross.
Yeah, he's trying to slip in between, not quite sure which pillar these T's stand behind, and they just go stoic, sitting silently, awaiting for him to make his move. And it's a Tech9 breakthrough, not once, but twice. The costs.
All the wrong rounds.
Add up. And Spirit will feast on the opportunity to deal with pistols. Sorry, Wicadia. Not long for this round. Just all about whether or not Eternal Fire can get a 5th come the next round. A certain level of caution still being exerted here by Team Spirit as they approach this A site. Donk is just showing you why he's the best. Tapping into the heads of all like it's nothing.
Over top of default, dude. And Magic is calming a lot. I feel like he maybe saw a shoulder of Major, and Major doesn't know that.
Uh-oh.
Let's see about the swing.
It's bringing Shiro in.
Oh, he doesn't know exactly.
Good wide swing, Shiro, good trade. So good thing he brought a friend to the fight.
Yeah, that was a great swing.
I'm there with you. Feels like they had an inkling as to what was up. It's the money that's really started to cost them opportunity at the end of this half. 30 seconds, and it's a very quiet walk-up.
They don't know. They don't know.
Molotov's coming out. Jota's trying to help from the staircase. He'll go back, and they don't actually burn out under Palace. Jota killing Chopper is huge. Donk missed the jump. Nobody has checked this. Wicadia is given a gift as he snaps over. Shiro's Tech9 for the double, and all he has to do is now kill Woxic. It's a 1v3. He goes deep. You'll love to see it. The Immortal is their pillar.
You know, passes the eye test completely, but aim also matters. The Spirit showed us. And now once again, and maybe for the last time, Eternal Fire rely on a pistol.
Huge impact from Shiro. 15 and 4, looking for more. Zontix, patient as ever, sits inside a site, looking for a double down. Santerra's on the recovery. A 3v5 is not too much to ask of in a pistol, but now he's got to do it on his own, and his counterpart in Donk wastes no time.
Wow.
Dude, this kid's USP has been sick for the last 48 hours.
Yeah, 12 months maybe. Yeah, in terms of what we know about Spirit on Mirage, the quality they brought, the wins that they have over top teams, it's pretty much up to them. They want to play their game or get scared.
Santerra's will try to sign up for this, having one of his better maps of the series as well, but he's going to have to hang on for dear life as his teammates try to go barreling into A. Magic's MP9's found one. It's 2 players down beneath flat that serve up the perfect distraction for Donk to come in with helping hands. The health that's left is almost unfair.
Can't believe they survived all that.
But Eternal Fire will have to walk forward with Woxic and Santerra's on half health. It's a missed flick from Shiro that could reopen the door. But remember, Bomb is sitting inside A, also, where the majority of spirits still stand.
Right, and still Zontix doesn't move. He doesn't worry about it. Finally shoving himself into position. Chopper expanding through Palace. Eternal Fire, I mean, they want to go for this. There's so many things to clear. It's possible they find their targets on the way, but time is just going to bleed dry if they go via the ramp. Oh, and that early peek from Chopper. He's low, commits to it, and now all hope is lost in this round. Woxic will just think about saving.
Yeah, if you know, he had Bomb at the moment, we could...
Look how early Zontix walks. Yeah. He knows he's going to save.
We could talk up the possibility. We could try to hype up the chance that Woxic might throw as this game looks to be concluding, but no bomb possession. It's going to fizzle out. He'll be able to keep his gun. That's his silver lining this round. Easy pickup. Shiro not sweating at all as the double catwalk hold maintained top mid control. He knew his fallback was guaranteed. And it's nice to see Shiro coming alive as this series goes on. Shiro really putting his name forth.
He was amazing on Ancient yesterday versus Na'Vi.
Little 1v3 to end that last half to really remind Eternal Fire who's boss. And poor Madger stuck top middle with a deagle and 9 health behind those boxes.
Yeah, they're trying so desperately to dislodge him.
Yeah, go ahead, send Donk. Thing is, support's actually inbound, so Donk can get caught off, or does he bring the pack out with him? It's Woxic down for the count.
Magix might just be low on ammo in general. He spammed a lot.
Yeah, I like the Eternal Fire have kind of swiveled back to scoop up control of mid alongside Madger, despite his low HP, despite his struggle here on Mirage at 5 and 12. Eternal Fire gonna do it as they always do, as a unit.
Okay. I mean, Shiro's here pretty far away from actually taking a duel. They're walking by connector. I think it'll be understood that they could be doing this, but the plant looks like it's imminent. It's gonna have to be a flick, and it will be.
Bomb planter goes for the peak. That's the recovery right there with that 9 health. Oh, Magix from Catwalk, and even if he dies,
He could have maybe. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Chopper's got this locked in regardless. Jota using a little bit too much time. He's gonna run around helplessly, hoping that he can find Chopper, but stoic as always, sat back by ramp. 12-4 to Spirit.
All right, man.
It's a wholesome day for Team Spirit by the looks of it. Off of the back of Donk's 18th birthday, back into the server. And it's nice to see a Team Spirit that didn't just need him to thrive. He is all the way out here in open ground, fighting for every inch. But they will get through with a chance to plant. Oh, until Zontix shows up, kills the top mid player. And a snapshot from Shiro that will cost him as fire spreads to his feet. And Eternal Fire, we saw what they could do. The comeback in their back pocket, undeniable.
Well,
Jungle
Magic will
walkout
clear
gonna
this.
get caught fully off guard. And Eternal Fire's grand finals doesn't come to a halt just yet.
Yeah, it's possible Zontix will just defuse, though. You have to leave that possibility open.
Frag, smoke, incendiary. There is no chance in hell he pulls this off.
Woxic looked up at Palace a little bit earlier. Zontix would have to get the kill.
No.
Let's see if he walks.
No.
Oh my God.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
just taking a little look. Checking out the weather.
All good.
And there
If we get
are
trained, it was just destiny.
those
That's-
MP9s.
Oh, it's 5 MP9s back the other way.
Yeah, with a
They're
few
stealing
grenades.
Eternal Fire strats.
Just taking a couple nades to try to support the top mid push.
Oh, nice.
Beauty of a headshot there from Woxic, and you'd think that means they're done for, but goddamn, Shiro, give him a chance. He's 20 and 6.
This is the move too from Shiro. This covers everything on the map. They've got, you know, mid timing and this MP9.
Simultaneously, Spirit going for the ramp control. Wicadia doubling back. If he's not careful, he could be caught off, and then sight control's no guarantee. He'll kill Magix. Donks gets the trade frag. It's only a third of Donk's health dealt with, and he's onto the AK. And I love that he quickly repositions. Now, Shiro is non-existent, but do you need him? Because you've got Donk going tit for tat with those peaks into the A site. And Shiro far removed from this situation. Very little to lose, barring Kevlar and an SMG.
Last spotted top of middle.
No kit. And deep positioning from Eternal Fire. Madger going all the way through that spawn.
They could take this AK and go. Maybe look for some kind of mistake, but yeah, I think it's just a matter of waiting now.
Yeah, much like Zontix in the last round, just looking for some kind of impact, perhaps.
That's okay. It's not the dumbest thing you've ever said.
It's not the dumbest thing I'll end up saying. Terra's looking like he wants to get the party going, and Zontix will give him that. You know, serving up a bit of a fight towards the connector player, just gets Zontix to engage on Catwalk. Compromise B site, maybe, but Eternal Fire gonna take their sweet time with this. You got nowhere else to be. Nice. Woxic finding the timing of Donk's movements in through the window. That's gonna send Shiro over towards the B site, though. They're putting the right pieces that are left, at least, in the right positions.
Shiro's a little early, but right now Jota has to make presence because there's so many players on the other side of the map. Like, yeah, now the CTs, surely they think about respecting this, right? But the jump spots don't commit now. Eternal Fire, there's 2 players here. You still have time to go back.
Yeah, Madger knows better. Wicadia left to just deal with at least this one confirmed CT. Shiro's position still unbeknownst to Eternal Fire, but they'll rock that bomb back into the A sites. And that comes off the back of a Xanterra's move out middle where, you know, Zontix looks to get a bit frisky.
And a quality find out of Woxic.
Yes, sir.
That cat rotation.
Clipping Donk's wings as he tried to crawl around through window with Shiro. Both those players looking to get over to this B site. And it just doesn't happen. Screw the costs. Try to bottom out the money. This was the full buy of Team Spirit. Obviously, it had some limitations. We saw that with SMGs, but keep them as non-lethal as possible. That's 4 down, 4 to go.
4 to go. All right. Spirit have shooters.
They've also got a good head on their shoulders in Chopper, so what's the move, right? With enough utility, you'd think they try to make something happen. Zontix has been found out.
They're talking about retaking mid.
Nice flash. They swing.
Oh, it works.
Yes, sir.
And there's no one else here. They were just peeling back. Madger, he might take some kind of risky move, hoping there's a stack happening.
Oh, Chopper found. Looking foolish there at the hands of Joda. 5-7 for Shiro. He's locking horns elsewhere. Donk's found his deagle. That response back into the palace is causing problems. Zontix, the AK picked up.
Oh, not like this.
They made their moves into middle.
Wait, Woxic, oh, he's last alive.
It was 4 down and 4 to go. And the Tech-9 taps away with an op on his back. He gets a second with just the sidearm. It was his clutch that kept them in Anubis. Can it keep them in the grand finals? I think not. Team Spirit on Mirage. Plenty of map and match points to finish, but 2025 will begin where 2024 finished. Team Spirit on top amidst the world's #1. Pushed on Anubis, not flawless, but my God, they've done it in convincing fashion from there on out. Afforded a little fun. Team Spirit are your inaugural Blast Bounty champions.
Your trophy awaits. They ended the season in style in 2024 with the major win, and they've got the greatest player we might have ever seen in Counter-Strike to do it. Your champions of the Blast Bounty Season 1, Team Spirit!
The first ever Blast Bounty, the first trophy of 2025 hoisted by the best team in the world. World #1 Spirit start the season as they mean to go on and continue that unrelenting form that we saw at the end of 2024.